Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back, and my voice is still kind of a little bit shit, so that's a thing right now. But I was just so excited and hot as well. I kind of need to turn on the air conditioner. Oh, excuse me for a sec. Sorry about that. It was 25 degrees, and I was happy with that, and now I went up to 25 and a half, and I'm just like, no, that's too much. Too much. Got to turn on the AC. So you might hear that in the background, but that'll make my place nice and cool. It is November, starting to get into summer down in Australia, so yes, nice and hot. So let's go ahead and let's get blue science done, because we got everything we need, except engines, and we can make them on the spot. So now, currently we've got, we'll probably, where is science up here? I'm not sure what to do with these sciences, to be honest. I'm really not sure what we do with them. Do I just belt across? I feel like we just belt across. Okay, so. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. So what we do is we go up here. Make that a bit bigger. Job done. That's a little bit wacky, but what the hey? What the hey? There we go. Excellent. That's kind of that. The idea of doing that is a little bit distressing, but we will just go with it. We will just go with it. Need some more landfill. I did pick up a whole bunch of landfill, which is good. So there was a whole bunch sitting in storage, waiting for me to grab it. Okay. Because I just left this game running for like 4 or 5 hours or something like that in the background, and it all worked out. So I'm done with that, with keeping that off or turning that on or whatever. I'm just gonna let it run. Okay, so engines 2, 3. So engines require iron gear wheels and pipes. Now, each requires 1 engine. It takes 12 seconds, and this guy takes 10 seconds. So we're gonna start off with 5 machines. I feel like I'll make it 6, or should we make it 8? Put that. Yeah, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it 8 because we got 4 of the other ones. So I feel like 8 is a good number. And then this guy, the engines go down here and then merge across into this line. Which has 2 things in it. And then we just need 2 things on the other side. And we are all good. So it'll be like that. And then it'll be like that. Yep. And we'll get out the landscape again. Done! Put a little thingo on the edge there, but that's fine. And yes, this is all going to be robotified when I get robots. So not to worry about that. That's probably not going to reach. Red ones, can you help me? No, apparently not. Apparently not. Okay, let's just landfill this up. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And those guys can still work, I assume. Looks like they can still work. Alrighty, I'm gonna have to redesign this a little bit as well. Okay, so you need to be a little bit wider, a little bit higher. In fact, should we put it over here? I feel like maybe we should. So we'll leave this room to expand those machines. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but... So this guy goes like this, and then we got labs. Where are labs? Like that. And then we got 10 more. And we got a belt going down like that, and a belt going down like that. And this belt going down like that. And then... let's see, let's get this all worked out. Not that we need to right now, because it's kind of a little bit early to be worrying about that stuff, but let's just get it done anyway. 2, and then 2. And there we go. And then we just paste that around everywhere. Ding, 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 ding. Done. Excellent. So we're running out of these guys, but that's fine. And that'll be enough for now. And by the time we have to start worrying about high-tech science and all that other mumbo-jumbo, we should have robots, and then it won't matter anymore. So, let's go get this stuff working. So... you are going to be gears, and you are going to be pipes. Pipes, iron pipes, and you are going to be engines. And we also need this to be the steel. Okay, excellent. So, gonna have to shove this across a little bit and make way for the steel. That's fine. Okay, job done. You were pipes, weren't you? Huh. That's not good. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that needs to go up a little bit more. Excellent. Ah, stupid, always running out of these fast inserters. Now, don't really need to balance this belt. I don't think it really matters too much. Alright. And then we need just the other bits that are on the bus. So start with this. I always do that little underground there, so at least the top level belt can go through without needing to be cut off. It doesn't really matter. You either put the underground over there or you put the underground there, but I don't know, it just looks a little bit nicer if you can see the bus a little bit more clearly. Okay, so then we just need these two. So that's here. Nope, 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 too much. And then I feel like we're running a little bit low on those guys, so give me a bunch more. Geez, lighting is becoming a little bit annoying again. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. Okay, so there we go. All the components going up into blue science. And this is actually happening quite quickly, but yeah. We are definitely going to get some stuff going here. And this is probably going to be more of a long-term thing. I don't estimate we'll get anything that we seriously need for blue science done this episode. I really don't think we're going to do that. It'll just be a case of setting it up and then trying to make sure that when we run it offline, there's not going to be any holdups, any reason for it to fail, anything like that. I don't think there will be. Now, we could push on and get onto like purple science or military science or something like that, but I'm really not sure I'm going to be worrying too much about that. If we have a look, the things I really, really want are going to be nuclear power. I mean, that's like number one. We also need this guy, because this guy gives us more uranium, but nuclear power is probably the first thing. Ooh, toolbar number 2. And I think that's pretty much it. Now, while that's going over, before we even do nuclear power, I think I want robots. I think that's going to be my thing that I want a lot of. Just normal, run-of-the-mill robots with a big old logistics network for them. And yes, I've decided that in terms of getting rid of the robots, I'll probably just destroy all the roboports or do something like that, or have some sort of insane system set up later on. Because the problem with removing robots is it's a pain, because you'll have like 100 jobs that need doing, and when you only got 10 robots left in the system, it's a real pain to try and get them out of that system to get them to stop doing jobs. And either you could remove all the roboports and wait till they run out of power, but then they're just hidden. It's like, where's Wally? He's finding the damn things. So, the only real way I could think of to do it is just having one roboport and just ripping down all the roboports and just having one left over, and that's the only one that gets power. So they have to go to that one to survive, to charge up, and then you sort of just have to pick them out of the air or something. I don't know, it's very dodgy. But yeah, so robots. How are we doing with the robots? We got the research already. I could have sworn they were here. No, moved over to here. So logistic robots. So we need flying robot frames, which is around here somewhere. Here they are. Here's all the components. Batteries, electric engines. Electric engines are simple enough. We just require lubricant. Huh. Maybe not so simple. Okay, move on from them. Logistics brain robot ones, that's fine. Steel and steel gear wheels, that's fine. And I think we only need logistics robots. I'm very happy with my totally not hacked in nuclear construction bots for building stuff. Totally happy with that. Now, in terms of the roboports, because those Mark 1s, okay, we can build. That's all we really need to build. What we can do, actually, maybe I could use these logistic zone expanders. And then only have one roboport, but that's gonna suck. It's gonna suck having these guys anyway, because robots typically they kill power. So if we're going to get power going, anyway, so we've looked at robots and we've decided that we can build them right now. The only thing we're missing is lubricant, base mineral oil, and residual oil. I think I had residual mineral oil at some point. Oh, 2 different recipes. naphtha. Haven't got that yet. Oil processing, but I think we should be able to research that. And then naphtha comes from that, which is a pain, that, which is a pain, that, which is slightly less a pain, and that, which is a pain. Okay, so if we've got some spare coal, we can make naphtha. And if we got naphtha, we can make lubricant. So that's it. Coal and purified water to make lubricant. That is a recipe that I can get behind. And I have been working on this a little bit. I got a second red belt coming down from the top. I got 6 more machines at the top, so we've got a total of 16 now. They're a little bit backed up, but that is a-okay with me. And yes, so I got a split line down here, and then it goes to a single here. I got all of these guys, like an extra bunch of machines running down there. Upgraded everything to Mark II machines. Put a bunch more smelters here, because there wasn't enough smelters. You can see this guy, 200 wood bricks at the back. And what I did, which was really, really important, which I think is going to save my ass, is I put overflow valves over here. So what this means is that if I'm running low on carbon dioxide, only this side will get carbon dioxide. Because what happens is I add in more machines, everything needs carbon dioxide, this goes down to 0, this system shuts down, and then we are in the shitter because we're not producing any more coal. So what this ensures is that if I start running low, it'll stop delivering carbon dioxide over to the right-hand side. It'll keep enough to keep all these machines running, and the system will never collapse. I'll just start running out of carbon dioxide off in the rest of the base. And I've done the same thing with mineralized water, and I also extended this a little bit, put a few more ore crushers over here, added another 8 electrolyzers over here. I did that because I got power. I got power to spend at the moment. I put some more accumulators as well. We're up to 550, not a huge amount, but decent enough. So, how are we doing with our blue science? It feels pretty good. Yeah, feels pretty good. So let's go ahead. So we decided that we don't need anything to build robots. So what I'm going to do is nuclear power straight off. I think we're still a fair ways away from actually getting a nuclear reactor running, but we can do some stuff. We can get some stuff working. Oh, what is your problem? Oh, I made a boo-boo. I was wondering why that was failing. I just accidentally destroyed that bit. So there we go. That'll kick those guys off again. Okay, we'll use the better inserters. Stop complaining. Oh, whoops. Don't know how that got in there. Okay. Just a little bit more oomph. What are you... electricity. We must have dumped the accumulators just as we were getting power. So we never got to a brownout, but we got very close. I should have 900 accumulators really, but yes, I am getting very, very close to having nuclear, so I'm less and less worried about that stuff. So what we need to concentrate on now is this. Now that is shit. That is like 1012 for this stuff. That is just shit. Maybe what we should do is get this going. Okay. Let's get this, because this is not a lot compared to nuclear power, which is like 1,000 or something like that. That's just, yeah, 1,000. So we can get this done nice and quickly, and we can end the episode off with actually doing that stuff. I think. Although this is going to be, this is crystal processing, isn't it? Oh god, so we have to move all this shit over again. Oh, do we? Maybe not. Chemical refining. These require acid, but they don't produce acid. So, we need to get pipes down here. I've got wastewater. I haven't really left room for pipes. Okay. Saffrite. Sulfuric acid. And this isn't some simple shit, is it? This needs chemical refining. Yeah, this guy needs 3 different types of crystals. Oh, God. Okay. That probably will need like a level 3 sorting facility as well to get that shit going. And then that gets uranium ore. Direct uranium ore. I could go the other way, and I could just make a few of these, but that's painful. That's very painful. Oh, that's very painful. What are we doing over here? We seem to be doing okay. Not quite enough of the red stuff. The white stuff is failing a little bit, but what's the red stuff really costing us anyway? Aluminium, which I feel is probably okay. This is starting to become a problem. I updated these as well, so that this inserter would fail to work if there was anything on this belt location. So this one is green, because there's nothing here for tin, but this one is red. So it'll always prioritize this stuff and back up this, which is absolutely beautiful. Maybe we'll just hack it for now. Maybe I'll just let a sulfuric acid line down or across or something to get through there. And then I can move stuff later. Or maybe I won't even need to move these. What I can do is I can get pipes over. Oh, it's starting to get so messy. Everything is just getting so messy. Chemical refining. Whoa, you are purified. That is some heavy duty shit right there. We do not want to do that. We just want to do this. Get us uranium, silver, cobalt, and gold, and titanium. Okay, but we need that uranium. Absolutely need that uranium. I am not spending the rest of this game building bloody solar panels because it's just space inefficient. Like all of the space we got now, I mean, that's 60 megawatts. We could use half that space easy, maybe a quarter of that space, and get an 800 megawatt nuclear reactor set up. And it's just like, boom, you know, why would you not do that? Why? I ask you why. So, okay. So, let's start getting these things set up. So, there we go. These 3 seem pretty cozy. So, let's get them going. Yes, good, 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 good. We can always squeeze them right in there. In fact, we can squeeze them right in there. Okay. A couple of those. Oh, we need a lot of those. Bloody reds. Bloody reds. Oh, no, that's not what I want. God, I'm going to be stuck with that forever. Oh, no, I won't. I can just build this guy, and it uses it up. I need 6 of those. 3 of these. Still a thing. Give me some iron, please. Thing. Bunch of pipes. Kind of makes them all unnecessary when you go to just this level of cheating, doesn't it? Oh, well. Let's kick that off again. Now, what did we say? Uranium, sapphirite, crotinum, and bobtinium. That is just creepy. We got everything we need already. How the hell did that happen? Okay. That's so creepy. That's like the 2 things for glass, and then this for silver. Okay, well, let's get it set up then. Oh, mountain belt, are you kidding me? This I'm going to go for the mall for, because building 1,000 would still take a while, and getting 1,000 out of a chest takes no time at all. Oh, yep, you need to go there, you need to go there. And you all need to go through and do your jobs. Okay. So here we go. This guy needs a friend. There you go. Wastewater. Okay, and then you are probably need to do this as well. And then again, under there, under the bridge. Oh, we had a brownout. Oh, just a tiny little one, but still, brownout is a brownout. So that was interesting. And then done. Huh. Oh, we couldn't do that, could we? Because of all this mess. All this mess. Fill that up. Okay. So we've got some stuff here. Ooh, you need to be doing that. Let's have a look anyway. So we need a level 2 guy. Definitely need one of those. Put that like that. You are going to be... Oh, I'm forgetting, aren't I? I am absolutely forgetting. Where's my red belts? Okay. Now this will be spitting out crystals as well, won't it? So... Okay. Drop there. You need to pick up there. And you are going to be blue crystals. Here, where are the little bastards? There we go. Need a couple more of these. So this will be the red crystals. And you will be the green crystals. Ah, shit, which green was it? Not that green, the other green. Damn it! Ah, God, I'm so lost. Okay, pick up, drop. Excellent, excellent. Alright, so now we've got you three, little bastards. Now we need to get on to the next stage of the operation. So, you do 2 for 2 in 2 seconds. You do 2 for 2 in 2 seconds. Let me see. Oh, Jesus. Sulfuric acid. Hydrochloric acid. Sulfuric acid. Okay, so we need hydrochloric for this guy. I was not expecting that. Alright. How big are you? You're pretty big. You're pretty big. Okay, so squishing this is not going to be easy. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to shift these across and make room for the pipes to go down properly. I feel like we'll have the pipes here. Okay. You know what? I am going to put a cut in the video and we're going to move all this shit across. We've still got room, I feel like, to move all this shit across. It's gonna be messy, but we will persevere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have to move all this shit across. Do we want to move it all the way across? Yeah. I probably said it before that it wouldn't matter because we could just have robots by the time we had the next one, but we're at the next one and we're kind of screwed at the moment. And I probably like to leave a lot of these as belt based anyway, so do we want to take room for these guys? Do we want to leave room, sorry, for these guys? I mean, thermal refining. What is this? This can do 4 for 4. And it's a simple thing. So I feel like we will leave room for this, because this is 4 every 2 seconds. It's an ore refinery which has a crafting speed of 0.75. Which these guys have 0.75 as well. But the thing is, I don't think we really get much. Like, ore refinery level 2 is 1.5. Leaching plant Mark 3 is 1.5. Okay, so they go up slower. Okay, so if it does 4 for 4, like we said, and these guys do 2 for 2, like we said, yeah, 2 for 2, 2 for 2, then we don't need any pipes going down for this other stuff, and we don't need anything else for that other stuff. We basically just need pipes for this stuff. Nitric, hydrochloric, and hydrofluoric. Oh, that's that shit, isn't it? That fluoric that we... Oh, you bastards. Come meet my laser. Oh, small worms getting owned in the face. Okay, so I'm going to put a break in here, and I will shift all of this across. I'll make room not only for these flotation cells, but for other stuff as well. And I will be back in a bit. In just a bit. Alrighty, we are back. I've moved this stuff over. We're gonna have to do some fixing here to get this stuff working. Unfortunately, it's all over the place. It's all a bit of a mess, unfortunately. But we moved it all over, so a lot of these it'll just be a case of this line going back. This line wasn't the stone line, this was the other line, which went into this warehouse, which is now in the middle of no man's land. If I do this... Get rid of that. And we may have to move this warehouse over to here. 100 iron, bunch of wooden chests, which means wood, which I think we were making down here somewhere. Yep. Excellent, 12 warehouses. That is something special. It's not every day you see you can build 12 warehouses. Okay. Now we'll put a warehouse up there for now anyway. We'll give it the possibility, because things are going to get very hectic around here. We can see this one wants to go back onto the bus. That's not going to happen because... Yeah. So we're going to have a weed sort of mini thing going on here. There we go. So that was a little bit painful. We also got iron and copper, which are needed up here, which is also going to be very painful. So this needs copper here, copper here. So what we can do is just do the dodgy here. Kind of ignore the fact that we're just really, 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 really messing the system over. There we go. So that takes care of that. This is iron, and this is also iron. Ooh. So if I do that like that. Let's get one side done. Oh yeah, I can just do this. Done. That's so hacky, but it's just red and green signs, so I suppose I'm not too worried. It's just such a massive hack. Now the thing I had as well with these guys going out and being fed back into here, not sure I can do anything about that at the moment. There's just not enough space. We may just have to wait for robots. Ultimately. So you go down here. Oh. I'm gonna copy and paste that and get those guys working. Now mineral catalyst. Technically we only need the mineral catalysts up here, so I may move this belt along just a bit. And that will be absolutely fine to move that along. Probably shouldn't get the robots to do this because it's a little bit fiddly, but it's fine. And then here, what we'll just do is we'll just have a belt sending these guys across, because I don't want to continue this belt because then you'll end up with crystals over here, which is not what we want. So belt, 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 belt it all across. This was just another straight shot, wasn't it? Straight shot. We can just kind of do that as well, can't we? All those guys end up going over there. A lot of belts not making it. This is fine. We haven't even done that bit yet, but that's fine. There we go. Look at them all go. I had this on game speed 300 at some point. Gonna sneak in this gap here and put that down there. And that'll be all of our fuel, so these guys will start running again. Oh god, look at all the stuff I've got. Don't know how I got that much stuff, but ore, iron ore. We'll get rid of it at some point, I'm sure. Base electronic boards. Ah, they're over here, aren't they? You love it when you get half of something and you end up getting like 2,000 of the damn things. Okay, so we are back. We are back in black. Yup, I am singing that song. Oh shit! What? Oh, because you guys are stupid. You are stupid inserters. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, that's right, because they were inserting directly into the thing. So that's why they are stupid inserters. Okay, so you are reds, and you are whites. Okay. Okay. Oh, the power crises are getting a little bit worse. Oh, we gotta dump all the extra crap out of here, don't we, as well? forgot. Oh, these two are just pure dumping, and this one is no, this one is half dumping. So you are minerals. What needs minerals up here? No, you do. You got a lot, but you will need some at some point. You don't. Yeah, you do. Okay. Let's give you some of these. Excellent. Now you're the one who needs to dump everything out, don't you? Out to here. Okay, so Shift L, and you are. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the output. It doesn't really need to be a filter inserter, I guess. It can just be a normal inserter. Now we need another system like that, except close inserting. For that guy, you... What did I need to do with you? So I need a few of these guys to go out. I could probably copy and paste some of the shit up here. Oh yeah, I could. Absolutely. Absolutely I could do that. So I could copy, I could paste, and then I could power. And it's not going to take out copper. Excellent. So that gets to stay in there. Tin. Have some tin. Okay, and I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think that was all of the dumping ground that I needed. You don't need to be there anymore. So this is basically just going to be crystals now. Going over into this thing. Whereas you guys... And I think the easiest thing to do for now might be to just take all of this garbage and... Did I unpower half the base? No. Excellent. And just first feed it over into here. Over here. And then what we do is we feed it out again. And then just push it over into the other one. So I kind of don't need you guys anymore, because you're no longer going anywhere. I don't think I'll refeed these guys. It was a nice plan, but the it's just not a good time and not a good place to do it anymore. So I'll probably start. If that chest fills up, I'll probably just void things. I mean, chucking a little bit of copper ore away. Yeah, it's not a great thing to be doing, but it's doable. Like, it's a thing that we could be doing. So anyway, we can see why we're doing this. Nuclear power has been absolutely kicking ass. Having a bit of problems with this, getting the green stuff going, but a lot of this lead. Oh, of course. Oh, of course. So, sulfur dioxide comes out, oxygen goes in. And of course, now we get into the interesting position of there being other things over here that we need to worry about. So, oxygen needs to be here. Oxygen is now there. And that will get this guy going. And now the sulfur. Whatchamacallit. Goes across like that. Across like that. Across like that. That. I'm pretty sure I've got sulfur dioxide and not the wrong freaking thing like I usually do. There we go. Yes, sulfur dioxide is hooked up, so that'll start pumping that stuff out. And get back into the system. Okay. I feel like I'm pretty good. Don't know why that was there. I think it was just a test system. Warehouse is pretty good. We got this warehouse to back this stuff up, and this one will just be for crystals. All of them are running. Why are you not running? You need rubite chunks. There must have been something stuck in there that shouldn't have been. Is there something stuck in you that shouldn't have been? No, you seem to be alright. This guy is definitely alright. So there we go. Okay, so successfully moved across. You can see my layout here. We got the place for the 4 pipes. We got the first machine, second machine. These don't output any crap, so that's fine. We've got a third thing. This is for the purified bits that I don't need to worry about yet, but we've left a bunch of space. It really cut us up on this stuff. We really had to do some really nutso things over here to get that working, but it's all working now. They're all hooked up, and we've got the space we need, and yes, I am happy. I am very, very, very happy. So what are we... Well, this is a pretty long episode, actually, at this point. Yeah, 32 plus 14. We're at the 46, 47 minute mark, and I think I might leave it here. What I might do, though, is we do have... Oh, we had a bit more landfill. Not so much anymore. 1,500. Not good. I forget where all my landfill stores are. I don't think there's very many anymore. No. Well, when I left it running for like 5 hours, then yes, there was definitely a bunch of landfill leftovers for me. So that is what we will be doing. So I am going to... You know what? I feel like we need to push this episode because... No, you know what? We're going to push, but we're going to put the push in the next episode. So I will see you guys in